Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the LanderYT SMP Season 7. This is episode number 8. I'm your host, LanderYT, and we are back at our residential district. So we've spent quite a bit of time in the industrial district over there, and I would like to brush this place up as well, because obviously that's the whole point of the series. We build and we build farms, and sometimes we talk to Meyer and stuff. But yeah. Today, I will attempt to build at least a building in this village so that it looks like it has more life. So one of my inspirations is actually Europe, specifically Poland. I spent 5 months there, and I have seen a lot of nice landscape and all that stuff. So Poland is very popular for having a lot of taiga forests, and I just so happen to live in a taiga forest in Minecraft. So it would be really cool to recreate some architecture from Poland and, just place them around here. Like, I don't really have a specific theme to go for, so how about Polish and other European cities architecture theme? But before we start with our European town, I would like to start raising the safety of our nether traveling hub, especially the under roof part, like the part where it goes to my house, because right now it's one wide and it's not very safe, and we've had some casualties, and I don't want to be responsible for that, even though I'm boycotting the roof. I should still be responsible because I built that, so I should keep people safe. I'm a good owner. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do today. And I need probably a bunch of wood because I don't know what else I can do. So, yeah, let's gather a bunch of wood and let's make the nether safer. That sounds about right. You know what I just realized? Apparently the gap between this block and the fence is a little too big. And you can actually get this. Well, there you have it. We've finally finished building our ice bridge going from the nether spawn to our base. And the nice thing is, it is under the roof. I don't actually have much plans to make this more beautiful. Maybe Athena will want to do something with it. But for now, I am very happy with this. So let's give it a test run. Let's go in here. And we just sail. I mean, I don't think any mobs could spawn because everything is a bottom slab or button. Yeah, I also make it go a little further over here in case like Athena and Co want to make a little path down here. But I don't think there's demand for that anytime soon, so we'll just stick with this for now, and we'll go back to our base. Okay, so now we're back at our base, and before we begin building our little town, I have received a lot of threats of another prank. What is going on? Bro. Oh, I should have trapped my base! I should have trapped my base! I should have trapped my base! Oh my god! He dares to pull this while I'm still online. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Who are you?
Hashtag soon.
Obviously, pranks are pretty cool. I just don't want that many pranks, so we're gonna trap our base because that's what I said in the previous couple of episodes. We really need to trap our base. So I don't think I need to do anything complicated. I think all I need to do is I'm gonna block this up like this. right? Okay, so after a bunch of time experimenting with a bunch of designs, I finally decided that I'm gonna do something really simple. So all we need to do is I set a observer on this, and I just put a block there, and whenever I open the door, I'll make sure to do like something like that, right? So now, if I replace the trap, I just like, oh, I'm gonna go and prank Lander, and you're done for. Okay, that's gonna be the trap, and we'll just have that there, right? So now that's covered. We just need to place down these 3 blocks, and then when we open this, we will fall. Haha! Oh, I just broke that redstone. Let's not do that. Never place water when you have redstone around, okay? So, pro tip from a redstone god here. Oh, also, instead of psychological damage, I think I can figure out a pretty simple trap here. So, I'm gonna place down 2 pistons here, but first I want to do something to retract this block. So... okay, let's just... you know, like, just casually cover it up like that. That does not look weird at all, does it? What if I, like, place a trapdoor there? Maybe that causes a visual illusion. You know what? Making him fall into a cave is probably good enough. I don't really care for this mechanics too much. Yeah, just make him fall there and make him take a little bit of damage from the magma block. Should be enough. So I've trapped my base with 2 traps. Close, open the door, you fall. So you can actually pass this relatively easily. So yeah, it's not the best trap in the world. And then here we have this trap, which sends you straight into the cave. That'll be pretty fun. Aha. Let me just test it real quick. Yeah, there's no way, even if you go in with a sprint, you would actually fall into the cave. So that should be enough to protect my base from evil invaders. Basically, now that our base is fortified with 2 really silly traps, I think it's time for us to discuss what we're going to do mainly in this episode. So, as I said in the intro, I will build a lot of European architecture in this village. I'm going to turn it into a little European town, and yeah, we're going to work on our first building. This is probably going to be the building that I'm most proud of, so bear with me. And now let's go gather some materials and let's build this house. We also need a bunch of blackstone, just random blackstone stuff where I'm gonna have to turn them into other blocks later. And we also need a bunch of decoration block, which I will show you guys in this montage. Like, it's gonna be so many things I need to get for this build, but I'm gonna be so proud of it once it's done. So yeah, folks, enjoy the montage and let's build this house. folks, we finally finished building our first house in our little town, and this is very, very detailed. It took me a lot of time, but I'm really proud of the end result. So this is the front garden. We have these little pointy trees. I mean, this is the best I could do to represent that. And but yeah, it is very, very impressive. And if you go to the back, there's not as much stuff in the back, but you can also enter both floors using the doors over here. So if you just jump right in here, or you can use the fence gate, you can enter the first floor, which has a good little kitchen. We got another bedroom. What else? We got stuff over here, a dining room, very, very cool. A lot of chairs. We can have a little staff meeting here whenever you want. And over here, obviously, is the front door. So it's very, very nice. It's not super complicated, but I think this will definitely fit in with our theme. So we have more bedroom, a really nice balcony, and I really like this cactus flower because I can place them on pretty much any surface. So I like that update from Mojang. And over here we have like a little bedroom, and you guys can see there's no light in here, but the light is actually coming from behind this painting. So yeah, I think that's a really good use of that. And obviously, I need wax to put on this lamp, obviously. For now, I'm just gonna keep scraping it. And here's another bedroom, and the light is also from this painting, so that is very convenient. And in here we have another kitchen, so we're just rolling on everything. Got a secret room over here as well. So yeah, we're loaded. We have clothing thrown around because I'm a messy person, and yeah, that's pretty much it for okay. And of course, in the bathroom our light is in there. Hopefully that's inconspicuous enough. And of course, if anyone's inside, you can press the button, and now if someone sees the light is on, then they would not enter. Hopefully that's enough to prevent people from entering the bathroom when someone's inside. I'm not sure. And up here, there's not much up here just yet, but I'm planning to build a farm here, so I might do it this episode or next episode. I have not figured it out, so we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, folks, that is the first building of our town complete. So now, I guess our next move should be just... Wow, you're really trying to get into the frame, huh? There we go. Yeah, so our next move is we're just gonna try to build the little farm right on the attic. It's not going to be too big, but it's going to make do with us for now. So yeah, folks, let's get to building whatever farm I'm talking about. Okay, so we got to figure out a use for this attic. So I'm just going to be fully transparent with you guys here. I will probably build a kelp and seagrass shop in a couple of episodes, and obviously we need stock for it. So obviously, the farm I'm about to build is not going to be enough to stock that shop, but it's a start. It will give us the kelp we need in order to build the actual big farm. And obviously we can make some of the dried kelp blocks here. So it's a start, okay? It's not going to be much, but it's honest work. So with that, I guess it's time for us to figure out how to build this little kelp farm. So yeah, folks, let's do it. And there you have it. That is our very, very mini kelp farm. So this one I adopted Mumbo Jumbo's design because he actually has an episode fully dedicated for kelp farm in his Hermitcraft Season 10. So yeah, this is a very, very nice design by Mumbo. He never made his tutorial, but I figured it out. And each of these are its own circuit, so it will not trigger the other ones when it works. So it's really nice, and yeah, it's already producing kelp, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I guess now, if the video hasn't reached The video probably reached its length already. So, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I'm your host, LanderYT, and it has been great. We have built this really nice house where we got a little farm in the attic going, and we also made some other progress in this episode. So I'm really happy with what we did today, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do it as well. So I'll see you guys in episode number 9, and we'll do something really exciting. So thank you so much, and goodbye. Adieu.